Hello everyone, welcome to another video with Wombleleader Racing and welcome to another GT Sport Daily Race C strategy guide, where this week we are at Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace, better known as Interlagos in Brazil. We have 12 laps of this famous circuit to negotiate in Group 3 machinery, with tyre wear at ×5, fuel consumption at ×3, and we only have the racing hard tyre available, so no mandatory tyre for this one. Now those settings look like this race is going to be fairly one-dimensional, and any old hands at the game can probably work out the strategy fairly quickly. But as ever, we shall go through all the elements of the race to get you prepared for when this race goes live. So first up, we're going to take a look at fuel. We join me on board here as we do a little bit of a sort of acclimatisation run, just getting used to the car that I've picked, getting used to the braking points. And you can see we're 6 laps in and we have 10 laps worth of fuel available. So we're going to finish this race with around about 25% of fuel, and fuel is going to be of no concern whatsoever. So moving on to what looks like is going to be the shoe-in for the strategy in this one, and that is the no stopper. We're on the hard tyres, tyre wear only at ×5, no fuel concerns. It does look like a bit of a no-brainer. So for that reason, the car we have picked for this one is the McLaren 650S GT3 car. So this car is an MR car, so mid-engined rear wheel drive. They tend to wear the tyres out a little bit more quickly than the FR cars, tend to wear out the rear tyres. So if we're going to do the no stopper, this is the sort of car that's going to become quite tricky towards the end. So this was the reason we've picked this car, and also I wanted to kind of try out the MR cars, which have apparently had their handling altered a little bit in the last patch. So this is the no stopper. You join us on board at lap 6 and you can see that the lap times have remained fairly consistent, the car not presenting with too many issues at this point. And we move all the way forward to lap number 12, and you can see again the lap times have remained fairly consistent. Lap 11 there, a bit of an outlier. We kind of had to pass an AI car in that one, but you're going to see when we get to the end of this lap, I think we do a 32.7 to finish, which is only a tenth off our fastest lap. So even though the rear tyres have worn a little bit more than the fronts, as long as you're fairly careful with the MR cars, it looks like they can quite easily survive to the end on the no stopper. So up the long drag to take us to the finish line and finish. We're going to move to chase camera just so you get a little bit of a look at that tyre wear. It's the left rear, the right rear that's taking the most punishment. But yeah, the car handled actually pretty decently throughout the run. So we've got the finishing time up on the screen there, 18 minutes 39.6 for the no stopper in the McLaren. Now, it would be kind of silly not to give the one stop a try just to see how it compares to the no stopper. As much as it may well be a little bit of a waste of time, it only takes 19 minutes to sort of run through the race. So on this occasion we are going to try the one stopper. We'll get a look at how that pit lane treats us, how much of a loss we could expect, and to see whether this kind of strategy can be any way whatsoever competitive. So we actually we are a little bit ahead of our no-stop time as we come into the pit lane. Now, it's a wee while since I've done a strategy guide in Group 3 at Interlagos. I thought the pit lane loss came in at about 11 seconds, but the car is straight into the box and the team does get the car turned around pretty quickly. And my calculations are that the pit loss is about 8.3 seconds. Now that's still going to be too much, I reckon, to make any difference to a no-stopper. Too much to kind of make you even want to give this strategy a try if you're looking to be competitive. But we're out on a fresh set of tyres, we've got 6 laps to go. Let's see what we can do, see how much quicker we can be. I did expect to be maybe about a second a lap quicker in this second part. However, that is not quite borne out in the lap times, as we just jump forward here to the end of lap 12. We're a little bit quicker, but as I said, I expected to get into maybe the 31s for a couple of laps, but we're only really been able to put in sort of mid 32s, which is a little bit disappointing, to be honest. Out the last corner we come, the drag up the hill, And this last lap's actually going to come in at 32.9, which is actually slower than we did on the no stopper. So a fairly tardy run here for the one stopper. That finishing time is going to pop up on the screen now. We're 18:39.6 for the non-stop, and we're 18:46 for the one-stopper, so 7 seconds slower. And as I said, it was a fairly tardy run, and I could probably take 4 seconds off that, but that's still just not going to be anywhere near to be competitive with the no-stopper. So it comes as no surprise that this one is going to be a no-stopper. Even if you can do the no-stopper without any issues whatsoever in an MR car, then the FR cars are going to have even less of an issue. If you do pick an MR car, do be careful with the rear tyres. The moment you start sliding the rear and start overheating the tyres, you're going to start running into a few issues. It's going to take you half a lap to get those tyres cooled down and start behaving normally again. So after a number of weeks where I think that PD have kind of upped their game in terms of daily race C, bringing in the settings and sort of mandatory tyres that kind of promote different strategies, this one is a bit one-dimensional. It is really just the no-stop that is the way to go in this one. Not really my cup of tea. I do quite like a bit of strategy in the race, but I'm well aware that there's plenty of drivers out there who just like to get into the race and push for the full race distance and not worry about things like fuel consumption or tyre wear. That's absolutely fine. If that's the kind of race that you're into, then I think this one's right up your alley. And it's good to, you know, there's no harm in kind of spreading the kind of races that we have and kind of try to keep everyone kind of happy. I think that's a good thing as well. Anyway, that's my thoughts for this one. It's very much a no-stopper. Good luck in your races out there if you're going to take part in this one. I'll probably give it a few tries myself and see how I get on. We'll wrap the video up there. We're going to be back sort of early on in the week with some quick fire strategy guides for this week's FIA races. So hopefully I shall see you on board for them. Please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button if you like what I'm doing in the channel. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you on the next one. Goodbye now.